Danger. Like strolling across the savannas wearing nothing but a mac made of meat. Think of me as your ringmaster of wrath. I'm Nick Frost, and this is Danger Incoming Attack.
And eyes are wide awake.
Coming up with Danger Incoming Attack, I fire long-range ballistic weapons, medieval style. Study the finer points of bodyguarding, and stage a daring rescue at sea. But first... Lying. Your mother said don't do it, but you did it anyway, like stealing, swearing, and arson. But you might have thought twice if she had had one of these. It's a lie detector. Okay. I am harder than Jeff Capes. Evade. Lie detectors. Lie detectors can only detect lies by looking at increases in heart rate, sweating, or blood pressure. So there should be a way to beat them. Let's find out. Hi George.
Hi Nick.
Hello. Now, how widespread are polygraph machines?
Okay, they're not so common here in the UK, but in the United States they're used a lot by police to interrogate criminal suspects. But they're also used for people who are seeking a job. If you're looking for a job in the FBI, CIA, or even a local police department in the United States.
All right, here's the scenario. My local shop has had a thief in it. A box of Jaffa cakes, which are a kind of cookie, has been taken. Okay, the fingers, they're pointing to me. They want me to take a polygraph test. What am I going to do?
Okay, what you need to do is first to understand how the test actually works.
Right.
You're going to be asked relevant questions about the merchandise that has gone missing.
Right.
And you're also going to be asked control questions that are going to be used as a basis of comparison. The relevant questions are going to be, do you suspect anyone of stealing the Jaffa cakes? Do you know where the Jaffa cakes are now? Did you steal the Jaffa cakes? Questions like these. So what they're going to do is compare your reactions to these questions with reactions to what are called control questions.
Okay.
And these are ones where they try to trick you into lying. You might be asked questions like, did you ever lie to a loved one? Or did you ever steal anything? Or did you ever take anything that did not belong to you?
No.
Okay? They want you to answer no, but they secretly assume that everyone has pinched something at some time.
That's clever. So once you say no, there's a little...
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So what techniques can I use to fool this?
When you're asked a control question, what you can do, for example, is to constrict your anal sphincter muscle. Yeah, it's well, not so. Okay, and you see, no one can see, no one can tell.
No.
But what you're doing by doing that is raising your blood pressure.
Right.
That's going to show up on the polygraph instrument.
All right. Apart from that, what other techniques can I use? Can I kind of get my heart racing, or can I think about things, nice things, and? Yes,
a very effective technique is just to think exciting thoughts.
Right.
This might be like
slightly
falling
racy,
off of a
gentleman's thoughts.
Yes, for example. Also, thoughts like falling off of this bridge.
It's very clever.
Yeah.
George, thank you very much. Now, hopefully, with the techniques that George has taught me, I can beat this polygraph test and beat the rap. Time to take the test with this man, Bruce Burgess, Britain's leading lie detector operator. This is what he'll be monitoring: my breathing, my heart rate and blood pressure, and my sweating. Keep your eye on this one. Right now, I should point out that I really did take the Jaffa cakes. It was wrong. I know you shouldn't steal, and I am very sorry. But I'm still going to try and beat this test.
Is your first name Nick?
Yes.
Regarding this theft, do you intend to answer truthfully each question about that?
Yes. That's a relevant question. Don't react.
Remember telling a serious lie to someone who loves you?
No. That's a control, squeezing my bum.
Did you steal Jaffa cakes from the newsagents in Highgate?
No.
Do you remember stealing anything from someone who loved you?
No.
Another control, think about falling.
Regarding the newsagents in Highgate, did you steal Jaffa cakes from that shop?
No.
That's the end of that chart. So quietly, I'm going to release you on. You're given reactions on both the controls and relevance, which is most unusual.
Looks like the sphincter trick worked.
When I got reactions on the controls and reactions on the relevant, I know someone's messing around. So Nick, the result I got is that you were deceptive. You were lying. You did steal those Jaffa cakes.
Yeah.
You admit it.
Yeah, I do. I was hungry and they were there and I wanted to eat them, so I did.
I can't say anything to that, can I?
I'd dumbfounded Bruce with the frankness of my confession, but I didn't beat the lie detector. I do want you to beat the lie detector, so listen carefully. Try to raise your blood pressure. This confuses lie detectors. Think exciting thoughts. Squeeze your bum. They'll think you're lying, and you'll have nice firm buttocks to boot. There you go. A simple way to beat the world's best lie detector. I'm off now to fleece the DSS with some horrible lies. Goodbye. A man's house is his castle. Here's how to fortify yours. When the enemy invade your street, try building a domestic gun emplacement. The main ingredients for this are a large machine gun and an attic, or a dormer bedroom will suffice. First, make a hole in the roof. Then bulletproof the attic with sandbags or anything else that is to hand. Finally, install the gun of your choice. When the enemy are at the front gate, board up all doors and windows. Retreat to the first floor with all the supplies you need, and dismantle the staircase to stop the enemy getting you. If you live in a bungalow, now might be a good time to surrender. When the enemy is storming your house, defend using holes. Holes for traps. Holes for sniping. And if it looks like you're losing, holes for escaping. War. It may affect the resale value of your home. In 2001, modern-day pirates attacked 469 vessels all over the world, selling them off for money. It's a whole lot of plundered booty from the yachts and things. 202 sailors were taken hostage, 72 of which took an early bath. What I mean by that is that they died. A modern pirate boat. So how can we thwart these soldiers of the deep? Let's ask this watery hero. Martin, hello, nice to meet you. I've got a problem, I hope you can help. Here it comes. My wife and I, we've hired a pedalo for the day. I've got an ice cream. All of a sudden, a boat comes up next to me. A guy with a big beard jumps onto our pedalo. He's nicked me 99 with nuts and sauce, and my missus. I've been attacked by a pirate. What am I going to do?
Well, if you're going to catch her, the first thing you need is a boat.
All right. Got one.
Okay.
All right.
Then you go and chase him.
Is there a manoeuvre?
There is, and it's called a vector maneuver.
Vector manoeuvre, right?
Basically, what it is that the boat has a wake, like that. Okay?
Yeah.
And you need to come inside the wake. So behind one boat, you come at 45 degrees, get inside the wake.
Yeah.
And you can come up behind the boat, close enough to touch it, and then get from one boat to the other.
And how am I going to do that?
You need to think carefully with the position of the two boats.
Yeah.
They need to be alongside each other, and then
Oh, right. So I'm now in the boat. Now what?
on the right-hand side, right here, you see some steps.
Little ladder.
That's right.
That I'm going to call the stairway to heaven.
Okay.
All right. So then, because I mean, he's a pirate. He's a cutthroat.
Oh well, that's
He might have a cutlass. What am I going to do?
You're going to have to remove him.
Right. All right. I bet you got a technique for that as well.
I have, yes.